Have you ever wondered how much heat your body can withstand? For most people, temperatures reaching 35 degrees Celsius already cause noticeable discomfort, and at 40 degrees Celsius, it begins to impact work and daily life. Beyond 40 degrees Celsius, various health issues start to arise. But for some parts of the world, 40 degrees Celsius is just the beginning. Join us on this journey as we explore the top 10 hottest places on Earth where the heat is beyond your wildest imagination. The number one spot reaches a scorching 71 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt a car. 10th place, the Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert looks like it's from another planet. Located 125 meters below sea level, it spans the northeastern part of Ethiopia, covering dusty plains and arid valleys. Here, you'll find the world's lowest volcano, the Danakil volcano. The scorching underground magma can even boil rivers. When the steam bursts through the surface, it brings dissolved minerals with it, creating hot springs filled with highly concentrated salt water. The extreme heat evaporates the water, leaving behind dazzling salt crystals that make the desert look like a colorful canvas. Despite its beauty, the intense geothermal activity and equatorial heat make this place unbearably hot all year round, with temperatures often reaching over 49 degrees Celsius. For most people, being in the Danakil Desert feels like being inside an oven, with the blistering heat enveloping you, leaving no room to sweat as the climate evaporates all moisture from your body. Even at night, temperatures remain above 35 degrees Celsius, making sleep difficult. The Afar tribe, who live here, have adapted to these harsh conditions. Their bodies need much less water than average, but this also leads to widespread kidney stones. Despite their resilience, drought, disease, and hunger are constant challenges. The severe environment results in a high infant mortality rate, with 35% of newborns not surviving to adulthood. A 9th place, the Turpan Basin, Xinjiang. The scorching Turpan Basin is famous for its intense heat and unique climate. The thinner atmosphere here allows more direct sunlight to hit the ground, rapidly increasing surface temperatures. Additionally, the surrounding high mountains trap the heat, causing temperatures to rise quickly and cool slowly, creating a distinctive climate pattern. Historically, the highest summer temperature in the Turpan Basin has soared to a suffocating 49.6 degrees Celsius, with ground temperatures reaching an astonishing 89 degrees Celsius. You can bury an egg in the hot sand, and it will cook within minutes. Despite its desert climate, Turpan is also known for its lush orchards. The significant temperature difference between day and night, sometimes as much as 20 degrees Celsius, along with abundant sunshine and extreme temperature fluctuations, create ideal conditions for high sugar accumulation in fruits. Turpan's specialty fruits, like sweet grapes and delicious melons, offer a delightful treat for visitors. If you plan to experience the unique pleasure of eating watermelon around a fire in Turpan, remember to take proper sun protection measures to avoid severe UV damage. Also, stay hydrated to prevent dehydration and related health issues. 8th place, Coober Pedy. When thinking of cooling off, many people might choose to go surfing at the beach or hiking in the mountains. However, the residents of this place beat the heat by living underground. Welcome to Coober Pedy, Australia, known as the opal capital of the world and the only underground town in existence. As you enter Coober Pedy, you'll find yourself surrounded by a seemingly barren landscape with only a few parched golf courses dotting the horizon. But beneath this surface lies an incredible secret. In 1915, a group of American prospectors stumbled upon vast opal deposits here, along with jade and agate. Stories of overnight riches spread quickly, attracting more and more prospectors, leading to the establishment of Coober Pedy. However, the average surface temperature of 50 degrees Celsius forced the miners to find a unique solution. They discovered that the underground temperature remained at a comfortable 20 degrees Celsius, perfect for living. They converted the mines into living spaces, and over decades, a vast underground town was built. Despite being underground, the comfort level is not compromised. The town includes homes, hotels, museums, shops, and even bars. swimming pools, and churches, all located 30 meters below the surface. Typically, Coober Pedy's buildings have only their entrances above ground, with the rest hidden below. Residents never worry about housing costs. They simply dig deeper into the earth to expand their homes. 7th place, Khartoum. For the city of Khartoum, heat is its defining characteristic. Throughout the year, there are virtually no months where the average daytime temperature falls below 30 degrees Celsius. In the summer, average temperatures are typically above 40 degrees Celsius, peaking at 50 degrees Celsius. Even though Khartoum is located at the confluence of the Nile River, the water offers no relief from the intense heat. In fact, the riverbanks can be hotter than the city itself, with steam rising from the water under the blazing sun. The concrete along the riverbank gets so hot it can cook an egg. Khartoum experiences direct sunlight all year round and goes through 2 distinct summer seasons, one from March to May and another from October to November. This unique climate has earned Khartoum the nickname the Furnace of the World. In this city, having good sunlight exposure is not considered a desirable feature for houses. Rooms without windows are quite common. Due to the extreme heat, the daily routines of most Sudanese people are shifted to later hours. Breakfast is usually around 11 a.m., lunch at 3 p.m., and dinner between 7 and 8 p.m. The scorching sun limits outdoor activities during the day, making nighttime the liveliest part of the day. It's common to see people shopping, playing, and socializing at parks and supermarkets well into the late evening, even around 10 p.m. or later. A 6th place, Kuwait City. Located in the Middle Eastern desert region, Kuwait is surrounded by the vast Arabian Desert, making its climate extremely hot. Kuwait has abundant oil and natural gas reserves, accounting for about 10% of the world's total. Consequently, the oil and gas industry is a major pillar of its economy. However, this fortunate bounty comes with a significant drawback: the oppressive heat. In Kuwait, summer lasts for about half the year, with temperatures often exceeding 50 degrees Celsius. In the capital city, ground temperatures can reach up to 80 degrees Celsius, making stepping outside akin to walking on hot coals. During such extreme temperatures, people avoid going out in the afternoon to prevent burning their feet. These harsh conditions make it impossible for most crops to survive, leading to a heavy reliance on imported agricultural products. Despite the intense heat, Kuwait is a prosperous city. Thanks to its oil and gas wealth, residents enjoy a high standard of living with excellent national welfare. Utilities like water and electricity are free, as are medical treatments and medications. For those studying abroad, the government provides assistance. Overall, aside from the heat, life in Kuwait is quite comfortable and well organized. 5th place, Timbuktu. Timbuktu, a city in Mali, West Africa, lies on the southern edge of the Sahara Desert along the Niger River. With a population of about 50,000, Timbuktu experiences its highest temperatures from April to May, with averages above 40 degrees Celsius. The highest recorded temperature here is 54.4 degrees Celsius. Mali, the country Timbuktu is part of, is considered one of the least developed nations in the world. Due to the scorching climate, only 2% of its land is arable. Unlike Kuwait, which thrives on oil wealth, agriculture employs about 80% of Mali's workforce. It's hard to believe that in the 12th century, Timbuktu was a bustling hub where Arab and African civilizations met. It was a major trade route and cultural center, with a diverse population and significant commercial activity. Many Muslim scholars and saints settled here, and numerous renowned books were written and distributed from this historic city. After enduring many wars, the once thriving Timbuktu has become what it is today, a shadow of its former self, evoking both sadness and reflection. 4th place, Kebili, Tunisia. Tunisia, located at the northern tip of Africa near the Mediterranean Sea, serves as a vital route for transporting oil from the Middle East to Western Europe and the United States. About 40% of Tunisia's land is covered by the Sahara Desert. The summer air in Tunisia is extremely dry, with almost no humidity. Kebili, a city in central Tunisia on the edge of the Sahara, is known for its desert charm and attracts many photography enthusiasts and international tourists. However, the intense heat often troubles visitors. The average summer temperature is 45 degrees Celsius, with record highs reaching 55 degrees Celsius. In such extreme heat, there is even a risk of suffocation. Ironically, some of these tourists come from other North African cities to escape the heat, finding Kebili's weather relatively cooler compared to their hometowns. This truly redefines the concept of seeking a cooler climate. Third place, Death Valley, California. In 1849, a group of gold prospectors attempted to cross Death Valley, but most of them succumbed to the harsh climate conditions. Only a few survived the journey, leaving the valley with tearful farewells to their fallen companions. It is said that Death Valley got its name from this tragic event. As a desert valley, Death Valley is perpetually hot and dry, with fierce winds and occasional rainstorms. It is an inhospitable environment, with record temperatures reaching 56.7 degrees Celsius in 1913, and even more extreme temperatures recorded at 81 degrees Celsius in 2021. During rainstorms, the superheated ground can trigger boiling mud flows, creating a fearsome sight. Many prospectors who tried to take a shortcut through Death Valley to reach the California gold rush perished in the attempt. This treacherous climate and unique landscape have shrouded Death Valley in an aura of mystery, earning it nicknames like Dead Volcano or Burial Ground. Despite its harsh environment, or perhaps because of it, Death Valley's striking scenery attracts adventurers and tourists. The valley features geological wonders that even artists struggle to capture. The purple and orange mountains change color with the sunlight, resembling an artist's palette. The surrounding dunes are like the masterpieces of a sculptor, with intricate patterns and grand, expansive views. At sunset, these unique sand dunes and rock formations form breathtaking natural landscapes. Second place, Libya. Libya is one of the driest places on Earth, located in the northern coastal region of Africa. Despite its proximity to the sea, freshwater resources are scarce, with over 95% of the country being desert and receiving very little rainfall annually. Summers in Libya are particularly harsh, influenced by the hot, dry winds from the Sahara Desert to the south. Average summer temperatures hover around 50 degrees Celsius, with record highs reaching up to 57.8 degrees Celsius. The entire region is dominated by desert landscapes with almost no vegetation. Perhaps due to the extreme heat, people here tend to be more irritable, contributing to the country's long-standing instability. Libya has been notorious for its conflicts, with the Libyan civil war drawing global attention. Even today, national security and social order remain significant challenges. Behind this turmoil lies Libya's vast oil and natural gas reserves, making it one of the world's leading oil producers with an estimated 43 billion barrels in reserves. This wealth is a double-edged sword, serving as the economic lifeline for Libyans while also being a constant source of conflict and strife. First place, Lut Desert. The Lut Desert, located in Iran, spans approximately 480 square kilometers. From June to October, the region experiences strong winds that create vast wind-sculpted landscapes featuring spectacular yardang formations, stone terraces, and expansive sand dunes. The sand in the Lut Desert is unique compared to other deserts, originating from volcanic debris from nearby mountains. This type of sand absorbs heat more efficiently, retaining solar energy and significantly raising ground temperatures. As a result, the Lut Desert's surface temperatures are extraordinarily high. Locals refer to the Lut Desert as Gandom Barian, meaning toasted wheat, due to the scorching heat. The desert is almost devoid of animal and plant life. NASA satellites have recorded surface temperatures in the Lut Desert reaching an astonishing 71 degrees Celsius, making it the hottest place on Earth. This extreme heat has earned the Lut Desert a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 2016, recognized for its iconic and intensely hot desert landscapes. The temperatures are so severe that even metal objects like cars can be warped and damaged by the sun's relentless heat. That wraps up our list of the top 10 hottest places on Earth. Which one impressed you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.